All right. Welcome back to Ultimate Summit 4. We're going to get right back into the Group A, which next up we actually have... The one great thing I love about these groups in general is we're going to get to see a bunch of matchups that has never happened in Ultimate history or we haven't seen post-quarantine, and this is one of them here. We have not seen Light versus MkLeo post-quarantine. Now, Light is one of the players that would always give Leo a run for his money.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be really exciting, and Leo on a completely different character this time around as well.
Yeah, true that. And it's like, it's not just that too, right? Light is also probably the most consistent player that gives, like he's probably one of the most consistent players that gives Leo a run for his money, right?
Yeah,
obviously you have people like ESM and stuff too, like, but it's not as consistent, right? Not as common to see at that top echelon. So this guy's always, dude, if they're at a tournament, they're usually in a situation where they may run into each other, and it's definitely a hardship for Leo. But, of course, Leo, since then, has been really tried and true. The Byleth, he's been going on that. So it's going to be really interesting.
I've been so eager for this one because back when Light won SmashCon over Spargo, like, I remember, like, Charles, you were specifically like, he's the best player on the planet this day, playing like this. So I've been, he's like, even if Leo was here, he would have won. So I'm eager to see these two face off because because I do believe Light does have the potential. I think he's capable of beating Leo. He absolutely is.
No, he's very good.
Too, you know, unfortunate what happened to him versus Gluto. He did kind of choke away that 2-0 lead. But you know what happens like that? You just got to refocus. Like the Buzz, you've been in situations like this. Like you just have to have a really short memory of things like this and just re-engage like right away.
I always say, you know, get mad after the event, but focus on the event at the moment. Like you just save your rage, save your anger, save frustrations, and just maybe look at the set and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? So you can fix that in a quick moment. But otherwise, you get too emotional and it's over. You're going to lose every single set. We've seen it time and time again among so many people. They go take a loser's bracket, they do poor and pools at the start, and it's just, it cascades that day.
I like how you said after as well. Like not...
After that?
After that?
I feel a little bad.
Okay.
No, but just not ignoring the fact that you're human, right? Like at the end of the day, you can't completely get rid of your emotions, but you can control when they come out, right?
Yeah. Throw stuff after the event, not during
it.
Gotta stay focused in the moment. Also, worth pointing out that Light, being a Fox player, I think he answers Leo's character pool really well. You have that bursty dash attack, right? Great juggles, and I think pretty much every sortie in the game doesn't appreciate fighting that.
Oh yeah, he can disrupt all that, right? That's kind of spacing that we know MkLeo for.
The zone-breaking move.
Yes.
Fox dash attack.
Yes.
This is a classic just sword versus Fox matchup,
Absolutely, man.
I will say Leo has so much experience versus, you know, this kind of stuff. There's so many Roys nowadays, and Roy's basically Fox with a sword. Yeah. So, like, you fight this kind of matchup all the time if you're Leo, and you get to exploit your range. Also, that Nair dissuades a lot of pressure and burst options because at least there's so much on a fast fall. Like, Fox, if Fox hit, you might just die, like, falling Nair percents.
True.
So one thing that Sephiroth is missing, right, is just some meaty, like, anti-boxing
tools.
Neutral tools.
Byleth has those. Honestly, this is actually a very incredible showcase already for this game one for Light. If you guys, of course, in the very first stock, Light actually had a misinput and fell off the stage. And that's how he got dared, right? So, hey, man, this is looking pretty good, all things considering.
And you know what Light could have done there? I mean, like, Leo could have done tether and drop and do another tether and probably bait Light out because you see something and you immediately down smash on reaction to that.
Right.
I can't believe I just watched that forward tilt kill at, I think, 109 after the hit.
Yeah, he probably ended up DIing out. One of the problems there is because you want to DI out because if they go for down tilt,
you don't want to get
you hit with up air. But if they just choose F tilt, then you just explode.
True.
And so it's actually a mix.
Is that it?
We don't drop those usually. Hold on now.
Okay.
I mean, that was a nice angle. Hold on.
And you can just see the damage output of Byleth is
Respect the greatness.
Oh, the jab lock didn't connect. I don't think Light got that tech.
And the great thing about Light being the fastest faller in the game against Byleth Nair is you can hold down and just tech instead of getting followed up by the dash tech, right?
All right, that Nair not going to lead to a knockdown.
Wow.
The tech chase.
You got those!
Yep.
Nicely done. And that's one of those rare cases where Leo doesn't get a conversion to finish off his food, and Light just takes full advantage. He's like, okay, second chance at life, not going to let it go to waste. And kind of find himself in a similar situation as to the last set he played, gets that first game.
I love the feint, too, on the deep tech chase. Leo was waiting there. He's like, all right, I'm going to wait for him to get impatient, start dashing all the way to the ledge, and Light just inches forward, and he's like, psych, bitch, I'm staying right here.
It's the same thing the Buzz was talking about. When top players have put themselves in a place to react, they're looking for a singular movement. They can't, like, decipher what the movement is. Your brain can't process it that fast.
Absolutely.
You just see the slight walk, or like how the Buzz said, you can just drop down and go for another upbeat. Maybe Light pulls the trigger on the down smash, because he's looking for a movement.
Right. Yep. looking for the precursor action, and then of course Light's gonna get that kill. And so 2 really big drops, I feel like, for those guys on game 1, but Light's the one who's gonna come out on top. So pretty incredible stuff right now.
Bro,
we don't die to those.
Just hit so hard, and not even in terms of knockback, but the damage. I mean, 20 seconds, 100 plus on Light already. Okay, but Fox, I mean, he can answer back in the same fashion. Yep. Up tilt will always be a valid punish out of parry as long as you're in range, because you get 3 extra frames of advantage.
You got DI in.
Oh, cover the option very well. I like their rolled in, but who was expecting this situation? That's what's Leo's so good at scramble situations. He'll just react to exactly what's going on. And like, you don't even realize what happened until it's too late.
Yep.
This game is a bloodbath. The amount of damage accumulated.
Oh my
Damn,
gosh.
okay, Leo. Right?
He's mad.
You're feeling yourself. That's one thing about Leo, bro. His get back games are always like they're very convincing. Like he'll lose a game, and the next one is just like, oh, how the hell did he even lose in the first place?
Yeah.
Like it
Tech again.
makes you think twice.
Yeah, you wake him right up by taking that game.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's such a reaction. I'm using the jab, recognizing the jab did not hit anything, and immediately knowing what he's on the ground.
Shield poke.
Did he angle it up?
Shield poke.
That's not
Was that a poke? I thought he might have dropped it, but you know.
I think that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a poke.
Good on Light, just waiting it out, letting the shield diminish a bit.
Yeah.
It's hard too because Fox, right there, you saw Light usually throws low bears. He threw a high bear. Oh, speaking of high,
Not yet. He's
Yeah,
good.
he must be high for that recovery.
One thing I think Leo is doing is he's reading Light's impatience. Like, Light is definitely holding for a lot when getting hit and kind of like taking the aggressive stance in a lot of these situations when it's not necessarily the best because it only catches people off guard. And Leo is like, no, not this game.
Yeah, and just some nerdy Fox stuff. You see Light, there's certain scenarios where you see Light go for angled up forward tilt instead of nair. It actually can be a better combo route for Fox in a lot of scenarios there. So just something to watch out for. I would say fair and angled up forward tilt are in the past like 6 months has been the main development for Fox.
He's also been using angled down forward tilt to set up tech chases at higher percents too.
Up smash? No.
Maybe not in range, but it
It
looked like
grabs
it.
in range, up smash.
Yeah.
But that was probably like autopilot.
Yeah.
I'm not liking these
Another
high side
one.
views anymore. I think Leo's caught on to him a little bit.
Right.
There you go. I like that one.
Good call out. Right, finishing in there.
Yeah, and
Nair
I mean,
jump.
right. And the thing that's really good about that is because of the situation we already saw before with the double bear, right? You don't want to sit there again to get the shield poke, so you feel you have to do an option, and he recognizes that and goes for up smash. Pull down. Yep.
Leo poised, ready for the tech.
Okay.
And some situations there are for Fox where it's like you have enough time to get the jab OS, and then there's sometimes where you just got to react in tech chase.
That was a situation where like, he missed the initial tech chase, but he still went for it, and it didn't work out, although he ended up making the situation work anyways. He keeps punishing Leo's nairs. Like, he's autopilot nairs. Light's parrying him is so good.
Yeah,
He's
another
parrying
bear.
between the
See,
hits.
keep him stagnant now because now Leo doesn't want to move because he knows the up smash he will pull it.
Oh my god.
Man.
They're not
You are
working
being
well.
pinned down.
And the great thing about Byleth Nair for Fox on a parry is the re-hit rate is slow enough where Fox can squeeze in an up tilt between the hits.
Yeah.
That should be it.
Oh, that's
damn,
it.
the
Yeah,
chase
man.
down.
Yeah, he's so good at that.
Okay. I don't want to
Wait a
celebrate too
minute.
soon because I've seen this shit before.
Have you seen this show?
I've seen this
No.
shit. I've seen this show
Hey,
before. I get the reference. I've seen that shit before. You know, but definitely Light. You know, I love the fact that his mental is still very much so intact, despite how the Gluto set got away from him. And now up 2 games on the best player on the planet, just one more to close it out. I can't imagine Light being on the receiving end of 2 backdoor 3-0s. That's just me.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
You had to say it.
No, I mean, it has to be said.
Don't curse it. Why
I'm
you
not
cursing
cursing it.
man?
I'm
Not
just saying.
Conquerors hockey, man.
Yeah. not
man.
like this. He's got to end the war.
I'm just throwing it out there, Chad. You know?
Oh, I mean, I
This
don't
is
think
a
Light's
different
thinking about that
Light.
right now. He's just thinking about how to make this a 3-0. Dang.
There you
Yeah.
go. Exactly.
What did he say before his pool? He's just another human. He
did
is
say that.
defeatable. He
Yeah.
bleeds.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got the accolades. We know he is the best, but like, he's still a player on the sticks, bro. Why is he
But-
better than me? I'm like, damn.
Leo,
Talk shit.
Leo is the clutchest player on the planet. I think that goes without saying.
Well, he better
think
start
Pluto
clutching it
is
out
right
because he's
there,
getting his
too.
ass whooped
Oh,
right now,
close, yeah.
Charles.
Oh,
He's getting his ass
the
whooped right
big- the
now.
big
So
drop.
Zach,
You're getting a lot of mileage out of that. Another one?
Fox is one of those characters that
Dude,
sometimes
he-
has no problem killing, sometimes can't kill that well.
I just love that he's been setting up that situation with the bear at the edge so well.
Oh, no,
that-
he did it early.
That was
no.
good.
Wait.
A little bit of
little
impatience
bit.
there
Yeah.
from Light. Yeah, and I think surviving that one back air, the first one, might be the difference maker.
And watch out, it's Sword Ganondorf. You can just Here we are.
Hot take, by the way. If Leo takes a stock, I think he's winning the
my
set. It might
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
right now.
I
It
love
is
how
what
he
top
stays
low play looks like
stationary.
sometimes. Sometimes just if one person's taking the stock immediately off an advantage state, the other
Yeah.
person will.
Yeah.
And that, it's hard because Fox isn't like your main corner pressure move is back here, so you're gonna stale it out on shield and stuff like that, right? Yeah. So you just have to play that scenario out really well, sometimes 3 to 4 times in a row until the back air eventually gets through.
He gets it right there, nice and fresh.
Yeah, right on cue for you.
Not letting in get this lead 2 established here. Leo still a lot of work to do.
Oh, this is big
damage.
I
like that.
Yeah,
he's so
out there.
strong at the ledge, bro. Like the pressure he puts on, so good.
Yeah, and Leo, one of the best players at dealing with ledge pressure, right? And his character really lends itself to that. But still, Light has managed to stick it to Leo in almost every single ledge trap situation.
Platform tech, another high side B. Leo gonna scout it out once again. Oh, so much damage.
Yeah, man.
I think Light's getting very scared now with the side Bs. He's trying to just take the damage and not die because he's very low edge guarding, but you keep getting the ledge trapped over and over, he's knocked across the stage. It doesn't matter if you're living.
That Nair is so good at protecting Byleth.
Uh-oh. Not gonna kill, but this is a bad situation. Air dodge.
Oh, very clean. And that's the trouble with Fox in these long sets, right? Your recovery mix-ups, you only have so many of them. Yeah. So once you've shown your hand, a player like Leo, a player like Ludo, they're definitely going to capitalize.
Yeah, you take so much shield damage, Light can't really approach the ledge.
He's smart though, like he can definitely kind of retreat a little bit, let it refresh, throw some lasers out there. Yeah, Fox with the mobility to do that.
Absolutely, but of course that means you lose your ledge trap situation that you want, or that corner situation that can net you a lot of kills. So it's really hard when you're
great parry position.
Even then,
had to dash.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that side B at that distance. It's just too legless, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jump.
Slipping.
Bro,
Wait a minute.
Okay. I mean, he is at 1 tilt % though.
One of the most impressive thing about Light is he understands what you want to do after pressured scenarios. Like just your panic options to get away from Fox's pressure, right? And you really need that, but Leo is going to even things up with that up air.
Okay, 43%. This is virtually nothing when it comes to the kill power Byleth.
Wow.
That was so smart.
That was genius. All right, Light.
A couple of Foxes have been doing that through the like I've seen them playing in practice, man.
It's a stall,
yeah,
the
when it matters
intangibility.
most, yeah.
It's like a neutral air dodge that stays still,
right?
Almost. It's really weird.
So it's like it's a risky option, right? But if you don't throw it out, you know, then hey,
he's at
got 1 or 2.
I think Light's just gonna look for an up smash on this jump. He's just gonna call it out.
Oh.
Or Nair, falling aerial, no. Oh, the trade!
Oh my God!
Tech chase. Okay, wrong way. Check down.
Okay, Leo on the verge of being 3-0 here by Light.
Oh, watch
That's a scary one.
This is so tense.
It is.
Can't even say shit at this point.
Okay.
Wait.
Tech chase.
And
Oh, didn't believe.
Oh, get up attack.
He doesn't miss those often.
Yes, a little bit of nerves here. Maybe.
Yeah,
Save. Yeah, he has to step back. Yep, he's going to ledge.
Smart.
Oh,
That's
it. Yeah.
Wow, 3-0. Light.
Wow.
Wow, bro. You want to talk about a bounce back set? Look no further.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
He almost 3-0'd Gluto too, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of letting that one get away from him and like petered out, ran out of steam. But
And what did he say earlier? I'm playing good enough to win.
Yeah.
Like, think about how he phrased that. I'm playing good enough to win. I'm not even playing my best,
but I'm playing
good enough to win. It's good enough for you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
For your level, I think I had it, man.
That's
I think
crazy.
I got it. I think it'll be okay.
Mr. Best in the world.
Yeah.
hey, worth pointing out, by the way, that Light is kind of like the wrench in the system. You know, he's like the X factor that you can't account for because the top 3 players in the world right now play Swordies and Diddy Kong. Fox matches up very well into all of them. Light, talk to us, buddy. What do you got?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Back up, PG. Anyways, it was a pretty good set. I never really played a Byleth before. Me and Leo have played once in a money match at Glitch, and like just like Meister, he legitimately taught me the matchup.
Right.
And it was pretty good. But as good as it is to beat Leo, I want it in like a tournament bracket because me and him played last summit and we agreed on this. Like when we play here, it's kind of like casual until the actual bracket.
I got you.
Like we don't take pools too seriously when we fight each other. So like it was like a respectable match, you know. We even kind of shared a little bit of banter in between.
See, almost like, it's like some anime shit. Like hold back.
Yeah. Oh, I'll see you at the final tournament.
Right.
I'm waiting. I want to fight him in a real bracket. Like even before quarantine, I literally haven't done it really since he picked up Joker.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's been
I'm just waiting
so
for that.
long,
Been a
dude.
very, very
Yeah.
long time.
Either way, though, thanks to him, I learned a lot of the matchup, and I think I played it pretty well. no real point in being scared of Byleth, to be honest, as long as you're good with not approaching.
Right.
Well, I think you have a really good answer. Not a lot of characters have a very good answer versus Nair. Like, you can parry Nair and just go right into up tilt, so that is a very privileged thing to have versus Byleth.
I agree with that really much. The only thing is, Leo's really good. I can say I confidently only parried about like 2 Nairs that set.
Right, but the threat of it, you have an answer.
It's like the threat of waft in a way.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
you're definitely
absolutely.
right about that. But I don't know. I feel like just trying to keep it vertical instead of horizontal is very good versus Byleth.
Yeah,
100%,
absolutely.
Yeah. Either way, it was a good set.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Figure.
And so what do you think about this matchup? I know a lot of players think that Fox wins. I think that's a very common.
I always wonder who these players are because there's legit like 2 Fox mates. But like,
And they're both right here.
Huh?
They're both right here.
No, but I do think Fox wins. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think it's pretty convincingly too. Like not 6-4, but like I don't know. It's hard for them, man.
Right.
It's
I
really
mean, Fox
hard.
just has the mobility,
Yeah.
has the things to lock sword characters down in general, right? And then you have the answer to Nair, right?
Something
So
really
nice.
important too, like regardless of the matchup, I swear I'm the only player who consistently teched his Nair.
Well, you're a fast follower, so
Yeah.
you
And you get
that's
the
another
small
privilege you
tech.
have for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
yes.
Only other people we really see doing that is Spargo, right?
Spargo
but
and
he
you,
does
yeah.
that with Mithra because of Mithra the fast fall.
Yeah.
So he gets the early tech
Okay,
that
yeah.
avoids the kind of tech
Right,
chase
right.
situations that normal characters have to
Yeah,
deal with.
that helped a lot. We were talking about that in the set
it's,
too.
it's
Like
very huge in that
I think it
matchup.
was game 2 where he could have killed me even if I did tech, but I teched away and like it
Exactly.
was big.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was fun time. I always love playing Leo.
Yeah, amazing Fox gameplay coming out from Light here. But we're gonna get into some more matches after this quick break.
Oh, quick question.
Event. Oh, hey.
Actually,
let
that's
quick
more
break
from
from
the
the
action, but not from
There
the
you go,
stream, guys. You know,
exactly.
you might have given it away too soon, but we're also giving away some sick
we not
merch.
doing our last
The
match today?
Asus
No, we
Republic
only
of
do 2 matches.
Gaming headset and
You should be
earbud
done,
set.
yeah. Alright.
Case of Red Bull, limited edition Smash Ultimate Summit 4 merch. What do you want? I mean, hop on bts.gg/giveaway, or you could actually just click on the banner below.